So, hello and welcome from Golf Fort, and we are gearing up for the first test between India and Sri Lanka here at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. It's a pretty touristy place, and we saw Gautam Gambhir straight into action after the Indian team reached here in Galle. Which is one of the most picturesque stadium all over the world. But at the same time, whenever the Indian team plays a test series, there's always this discussion around Gautam Gambhir, around this coaching staff, whether this could be the last series under Gautam Gambhir, whether his job is at danger, despite winning two ICC tournaments, despite winning the Asia Cup unbeaten. Yes, this test team is under a transition, but the fans or the chatter among the former cricketers or social media keeps on coming to the same topic. Is Gautam Gambhir getting sacked? Will there be split coaching in Indian cricket ecosystem? I'm joined by Shamikda here. Shamikda, what is the update around Gautam Gambhir? We keep on hearing this noise around Gautam Gambhir, but what is the truth behind this noise or these speculations and rumors on social media?
Shubhan, there is an interesting paradox in the whole thing. I mean, when earlier, when Gautam Gambhir and India under Gautam Gambhir were winning in white ball cricket, that golden run in T20 cricket that culminated in India winning the T20 World Cup earlier this year, then Gautam Gambhir was getting stick for Indian team's failure in Test cricket. We have to keep in mind that the two are mutually exclusive. It is not that now in England, in the UK tour, 2-0 against Ireland, India suffered a whitewash T20 whitewash against Ireland, and then lost four matches in the T20 series. And in England, also lost the ODI series against England. Now that is being used as a stake to basically run down Gautam Gambhir, the test coach.
Yes.
We have to be very, very straightforward. India's record under Gautam Gambhir as test coach has been shambolic.
Yeah.
Yes, transition obviously is a reason, but that cannot justify India suffering back-to-back home series whitewashes against teams like New Zealand and South Africa. We struggle to play against
Simon Harman.
Simon Harman, South Africa, and
Mitchell.
Mitchell Sagner against New Zealand. So that is a really really concerning area. But if you ask me, is he walking a tightrope? Is he on the edge? Gautam Gambhir as a test coach, red ball coach? My simple answer, as per my sources, is no. Even if India, I mean, this series, obviously, coaching anything in sport is a results business. But even if this series don't go India's way, what I'm told that an immediate change in red ball coaching is very unlikely.
It's never easy to replace Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara, stalwarts of the game. Ravindra Jadeja, if you talk about the bowling lineup. Ravichandran Ashwin, if you talk about the bowling lineup, and the pace department has also seen a kind of transition. Mohammad Shami is there no more, Ishant Sharma is there no more, Bhuvneshwar Kumar is there no more. So this team is under a complete transition, a major transition which I guess we have not seen in the past decade or so. If you take teams under Ravi Shastri, if you take teams under Rahul Dravid, Rahul Dravid got a very stable team, which Ravi Shastri had perhaps built. And Ravi Shastri also, Ravi Bhai, when he took over as the Indian team's coach, yes, he had a huge say along with Bharat Arun to change the landscape of India's space department. But batting wise, Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara, Virat Kohli, they were at the peak of their prowess. But Gautam Gambhir, he suddenly found himself playing all these newbies into the setup, be it a Sai Sudarshan, be it you can have this debate around which players are they picking, which players are they backing, and that is a conjecture which will keep on happening if a player keeps on failing. But at the same time, you have to take a note that these are the best players available in the domestic circuit. Be it a Sai Sudarshan getting a long rope, be it a Devdutt Padikkal finding a place in the squad, be it a Sarfaraz Khan who has again found himself back in the test squad, be it a Shubman Gill who is playing at number 4 right now, be it a Yashasvi Jaiswal. And again KL Rahul has been used as an opener in this test team. So Shamikda, this is a team in transition. This is not an easy job to replace all these big names and suddenly keep on saying no, we are the best test playing nation. and perhaps something which Australia will now go face going
Exactly.
forward regards to their bowling
Very, very,
department.
very, very true, Shubhan, and very well put. See, the fact of the matter is that, I mean, people criticize Gautam Gambhir. I'm giving you one example.
Seems like West Indies never recovered from that.
Exactly. And West Indies, yes, West Indies money has always been a
Yes,
problem, and that's
but
why
talent wise,
they went into terminal decline. But India will never go that way because India is the leader.
right.
This is basically a temporary thing, and this is not something that has never happened in Indian cricket before. If we take our viewers back to 2011-12, India suffered back-to-back whitewashes in England and
Yes, yes.
Australia, and lost a home Test series against England. And now, then there was a hue and cry, remove MS Dhoni as captain. But then BCCI president, Mr. N. Srinivasan, put his foot down. What we saw, another transition. Shikhar Dhawan, Ajinkya Rahane, Murali Vijay grow into his role. They filled the void le- left by Virender Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir, Cheteshwar Pujara cemented his place. So it happens gradually. And we have to keep in mind that India, despite being the game's only superpower, India don't have a divine right to win in everything.
Right.
So you have to keep that in mind. One just one example. People criticize Gautam Gambhir for backing Washington Sundar. Just pray tell us, do you have a replacement for Washington Sundar? Ashwin is retired from top class cricket. Now, when Washington Sundar is now ruled out, at least of the first test against Sri Lanka, then what you have in backup is Sarans Jain. We are not
33-year-old.
33-year-old. We are not disrespecting Sarans Jain at all, but you have to keep in mind that 33-year-old is Washington Sundar's replacement, and this is just one example. So, just it would be better to put things in perspective. And once again, after this series, just only two more assignments would be left:
Yes.
New
To
Zealand and
Australia.
the BGT. So will you get a top class replacement for Gautam Gambhir for the just two assignments in the middle, or rather at the tail end of World Test Championship? The answer is no. VVS Lakshman last Sunday did a press conference at COE and said he was approached for coaching in 2023. He
He refused.
refused, and he committed long term to developing the youth of Indian cricket, the supply line of Indian cricket. So all combined, you have to keep everything in mind. It is very easy to say Gautam Gambhir will be sacked, he will be. Who is the replacement?
And again, I think it has become a bad habit for all the Indian cricket fans that they want ready-made talent. They feel that someone with 30, 50 first-class appearance will come into Test cricket and will start scoring centuries for fun, picking 5 wickets for fun. International cricket need time, and that is something which we need to give this young crop of players under Gautam Gambhir or whoever the coach is in future. I think this is a bad habit that we need to get rid of, that you don't get ready-made talent. Talents are made by persisting with them, by giving them the roadmap for the future, and possibly you can see a turnaround of Gautam Gambhir's future, or faith as a test coach from this series onwards, because Sri Lanka, India, last three series we have won here in Sri Lanka. Last one was a clean sweep, first ever under Virat Kohli's captaincy. So let's see how Shubman Gill and
Just
his
one more
company
thing,
goes.
Shubhayan. I mean, it's very easy to say India, because India and BCCI rules world cricket, it is very easy to find a replacement. But what we heard from VVS Lakshman at the press conference COE only last Sunday, that BCCI has been trying to replace Nitin Patel at the head of sports medicine and science over the last
Got
18
it.
months. They have approached so many people, including Andre Lepus, and the candidates at the 11th hour backed out. So it is not that easy. It is not that easy. You have to keep that in mind also.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll leave you with that. Gautam Gambhir is going nowhere. Two ICC trophies, one Asia Cup, and of course WTC is in his side. 2027 ODI World Cup in his side, and we'll keep on giving you all the updates from here in Sri Lanka in this two-match test series. So stay tuned, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Revsportz from sports news from all over the world.
For India's best multi sports coverage, your platform is one. and that's Revsportz. So like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I think by now you know that we will be everywhere in different parts of the world and bring you on-ground reportage. As I said, your best multi-sports coverage on Revsportz, your favorite destination.